Pine Hill, New Jersey has long held the unofficial title of Bank Robbery Capital of the U.S. A small town overlooking the river, where, over the past 10 years, more than 20 flawless heists have taken place. And every time, no traces, no arrests. A legend. A town that lived on the edge. At the head of the most dangerous crew stands Travis McCready, a former bomb technician from Iraq, a professional down to his fingertips. His team runs like a Swiss watch. Sharp as blades, they never make mistakes. And they never stay longer than 3 minutes. On Friday at 9:03 a.m., they walk into the First American Bank branch on Main Street. Everything goes according to plan. Masks, radios, muffled commands. 9:05, the vault is open. 9:07, they should already be gone. But something goes wrong. The alarm button. A delay. The police are closer than expected. To buy time, Travis takes a hostage, the bank manager. Her name is Lauren Davis. 32 years old. 2 kids. Calm even in panic. He looks her in the eyes and sees something that unsettles him. Not fear. Understanding. Awareness. She saw something, or figured it out. An hour later, when they're already at a safe distance, Travis makes a surprising decision. To let Lauren go. Alive. No explanation. But something inside him won't let go. And the very next day he sees her again, from a distance, from a car. He starts watching her. Far to the north, in Boston, FBI agent Elijah Cole receives a file marked classified. It contains everything. Footage from the bank's security cameras, similarities to previous robberies, and one new name, Lauren Davis. Lauren Davis hasn't slept for 3 nights. Every time she closes her eyes, she sees the same thing. Masks, screams, cold commands, and one pair of eyes. The eyes of the man who held her hand when everything went sideways. He didn't look like a monster, more like someone who was tired of being one. She tries to return to normal life, but her phone rings more often than usual. Unknown numbers. Strange cars parked by the curb near her house. She feels a gaze. Constant. Invisible. Travis really is watching. But not like a maniac. More like a guardian. He wants to make sure she stays quiet. That she doesn't become a problem. But with each passing day, he thinks less about the risks and more about her. Meanwhile, Agent Elijah Cole arrives in Pine Hill. He's quiet, methodical, a former Marine who never rushes but always arrives on time. He studies every corner of the bank, every detail in the footage. They were out in 4 minutes, 39 seconds, he says. But they hesitated and didn't kill the hostage. That's a weak point. He goes to see Lauren. Her heart races when she sees the man in a suit at her doorstep. She says little, but her eyes say more than her words. She's hiding something, maybe even from herself. Do you remember what his voice sounded like? The agent asks. It was not angry, just determined, like someone doing what they have to. It's a phrase Elijah will remember for a long time. That same evening, Travis parks near her house and sees her step outside. No kids. Alone. He hadn't planned anything, but his feet lead him after her. When Lauren turns and sees him, no mask, in plain clothes, she doesn't run. She just looks. Silently. For a long time. You're following me, she says. I had to make sure you were safe. From who? From you? Silence. From us? Travis replies. Lauren stands in front of Travis, half a step closer than safety allows, and a full step farther than she'd like. She says nothing, but her eyes no longer ask. They understand. She knows who he is, and still she doesn't run. Why are you here, Travis? He's not surprised she remembers his name, even though she never heard it spoken aloud. That's how it is when lightning strikes between 2 people. Because I can't stop thinking about you. And because they're looking for you. The agent. He's already here, and he doesn't miss. They stand in the darkness of the park. Lauren feels her fear mixing with something else. Curiosity. Who is he? The killer who had a gun to her head yesterday? Or the man who's saving her today? What do you want? To warn you, and to see you again. I'm not supposed to do this anymore. But they both know he'll come again. At the FBI command center in Pine Hill, Agent Elijah Cole replays the bank footage in slow motion. Frame by frame, he notices one figure shielding another. Travis turning back to say something to the hostage, even though the others are already leaving. He didn't kill her. He couldn't, Cole whispers. That's not like him. What changed? Cole knows. Crews like this don't make mistakes, unless emotion gets involved. He orders surveillance on all cameras within 5 blocks of Lauren's home. And within an hour they get a hit. An unknown man in a black jacket, seen near her house 3 nights in a row. Face obscured, but the walk unmistakable. We've got something, Cole says, dialing the tactical unit. Get ready. We're taking them down hot. Meanwhile, in the basement of an old motel on the edge of town, Travis's crew gathers for an emergency meeting. Tension crackles like a live wire. You made a mistake, Travis, says Devin, his right hand. You let a witness go, and now she's dragging us down. You want to take her out? I want us to stay alive, and if that's what it takes, then yes. Travis stares at Devin for a long moment, and in his eyes there's no hesitation left. If you touch her, no one will be able to save you. The next heist is already planned. But now, standing between the money and their freedom is Lauren. Lauren doesn't know who to trust. FBI agent Elijah Cole calls her every day, invites her for questioning, tries to build trust. But she feels he's playing his own game. Are you sure you don't remember anything from the moment he took off the mask? Cole asks again. He never took it off. She lies. He senses it, but says nothing. To him, she's now the key to Travis. And he starts playing his own hand, pressuring her through her children, through safety, through late-night surveillance. You have a choice, Miss Davis. Help us and this ends, or they'll end it without you. In the motel basement, the tension rises. Travis is keeping control, but just barely. Devin starts acting on his own. He hires 2 mercenaries to deal with Lauren. No warning, but Travis finds out, and comes to her at night, silent as a shadow. They're trying to take you out, using my hands. You were the one. She begins, but stops. For the first time, her voice carries no fear. Only disappointment. I'm not that man, and I don't want to be. But one more step and everything burns. We need to disappear. Together. She looks at him in silence. And he looks back at her. As if she's the last truth in his life. What about the crew? Your people? Nothing will stop them now. Elijah Cole, reviewing security footage, finally gets the moment he's been waiting for. Lauren steps out of her house, gets into a car. And behind the wheel, that same man. His profile lit by the streetlight. It's him. Travis McCready. Cole doesn't hesitate. He gives the order. Assemble the team. They're meeting. They're planning something. And I want to know what before blood is spilled. The plan for the next heist is already on the table. Target, the State Federal Vault Central Depository. 3 levels of security, 2 rotating shifts. Time window 8 minutes. This is our last chance, Travis tells the crew. We take the money and vanish. For good. All of us? Devin asks, suspicious. Or just you? Silence. Then Travis steps up to the map and says coldly, anyone who disagrees can walk away, for good. But no one leaves. Not yet. Everything is moving toward the end. Travis and Lauren are hiding in an abandoned summer camp outside Pine Hill. There, among peeling walls and trees that long forgot the sound of children's laughter, he removes his mask for the first time. Not from his face, but from his soul. I wasn't always like this. There was a time I believed I could protect people. I served. I risked everything. Then they betrayed us. Out there, in the desert, the commanders wrote us off like trash. I survived and came back angry. And now? Now I just want to run. With you. Lauren doesn't answer. She knows he's not insane. He's broken. And so is she. Maybe that's why they're drawn to each other, like shattered magnets. Meanwhile, Agent Elijah Cole is preparing a large-scale operation. His office is filled with maps, diagrams, and movement charts of the crew. Everything points to one date this coming Friday, the day of the heist that's meant to change everything. They want to disappear, Cole says into the conference mic. But I won't let them. We take them down, Travis included. And if she's with him, her too. One of the agents flips through the file. What if she's not a victim? What if she's become an accomplice? Cole says nothing. The possibility exists, and he doesn't like it. Back at the cruise base, tension is rising. Devin meets a stranger at night. A crooked smile, a quick handshake, and a folder full of photos. She's with him, the stranger says. Every evening, every night, they're together. She's his weakness. No, Devin whispers darkly. She's our insurance. He no longer trusts Travis, and he has his own plan. Travis has no idea he's being set up. He's focused on only one thing: getting out of all this alive. With Lauren, and with the money that will buy them a new life. Tomorrow changes everything, he tells her. If we get through it, we start over. She nods, but there's a shadow in her eyes. She knows more than she says, and she's not just afraid of failure. She's afraid it might actually work. And then what comes next? Friday, the day of the big hit. The clock reads 4 a.m. In an abandoned warehouse on the southern edge of Pine Hill, a van waits. Inside, Travis, Devin, and 2 more operatives. Each man knows his role down to the second. Each has run it through in his head dozens of times. 8 minutes. That's all we've got. Travis reminds them. No improvisation. No heroes. Devin stays silent, but his expression is different. Calm. Too calm. On the roof of the building across the street, Agent Elijah Cole watches through a high-powered scope as it all begins. Falcon has entered the perimeter, he says into his radio. Shadow team, hold for signal. He knows he has only one shot. If they break through, they'll never be found again. And remember, Cole adds, the hostage might be with them. That doesn't grant her immunity. 6:15 a.m. A massive truck slams into the side wall of the depository. The crash sets off alarms. But inside, Travis's crew is already in motion. Their movements precise like choreography. They pass through 3 levels of security in under 4 minutes. Then the first glitch. The vault door is locked manually. Someone triggered it from inside. It's a trap, one of the men says. We need to go. No, we don't run. Give me 5 minutes. Travis replies, connecting to the electronic lock. At that same moment, FBI vans roll in from both ends of the street. Armed agents take their positions. Cole waits for the one signal, the command to take them alive. And then an explosion. Not from the vault. One of Devin's loyal men detonates explosives behind the van, cutting off the escape route. Traitor! One of the crew shouts. Chaos erupts. Hearing the blast, Travis rips himself away from the panel and rushes back toward the exit. There, he's met by Devin, pistol in hand. It's over, brother. They're already here. But I won't let you run off with her. This was your plan? Sell me out and take everything for yourself? Not everything. Just a shot at staying alive. And you don't deserve that shot. A gunshot. But not from Devon's pistol. From a sniper rifle. Devon drops. The shot, perfect. From the rooftop. Target 2 neutralized. An agent says into the radio, Target 1 in sight. At that moment, Lauren is nearby. She came, against all reason. And she sees everything, the gunfire, the explosions, the wounded. She sees Travis look at her. And then he does something unexpected. He raises his hands and surrenders. This isn't the end, he whispers as agents cuff him. Just a pause. After Travis's arrest, the city buzzes for days, like a stirred-up hive. Headline after headline screams, legendary crew taken down. The surrender of Travis McCready. Hostage or accomplice? Who is Lauren Davis? In a subterranean cell at the Newark Federal Prison, Travis sits in silence. No one questions him. They know he won't talk. He hasn't given up a name. He hasn't betrayed anyone. Agent Elijah Cole comes to see him personally. You had a chance. You could have disappeared. I didn't want to. Because of her? Travis's gaze turns cold. Because of me. I'm tired of hiding. And now what? Cole asks. You think she'll wait for you? I don't know, but I hope so. Meanwhile, Lauren is going through interrogations. Hours in windowless rooms. Stacks of paperwork. Cameras that never blink. Agents that press hard. Did you help Travis? No. Did you know where he was hiding? No. Do you love him? A pause. Then, I don't know. Cole watches her through the glass. He knows she's not simple. She's no longer the woman who stood with her hands up in that bank. She's passed through fear, and something inside her has changed, hardened. Travis's crew has been almost completely dismantled. 2 are dead, 1 missing, and only Cole knows. This isn't the end. One of the cyber analysts brings him a flash drive, found among Travis's belongings. It's empty, the analyst says. But the encryption key, it's that same name again, L.D. Cole opens the files himself. Inside a plan, an alternate escape route, coordinates, passport, and one more thing. Plan B. If it all goes wrong, she needs to know what to do. This isn't just a romantic gesture. It's a set of instructions. For Lauren. That night, in a hotel room under another name, Lauren unpacks an envelope she found tucked inside a children's book. Inside, the same flash drive. And a note. If you're reading this, it means I didn't make it, but you still can. Her hands shake. Deep down, she knows she has a choice. She could run. She could forget. Or she could finish what he started. And only she will decide who she becomes. At 3 a.m. on Sunday, at an abandoned station outside the city, there is only one figure. Lauren, hood pulled low over her eyes, hands trembling. But her steps are steady. In her backpack documents the flash drive, Plan B, everything Travis left her. At the Newark prison, Travis waits. Gray walls, a metal bed, thick silence. But inside, he's calm. He made his choice. And for the first time in years, he feels no fear. Until Agent Elijah Cole walks in. Your girl's gone. Travis doesn't react at first. But something flickers in his eyes. You knew she'd leave. That she wouldn't turn you in. Even now. Why? Because she's free. She's not like me. Cole nods. But he walks out of the room with one clear feeling. This story isn't over. A week later, in Lisbon, at a small cafe on the coast, a woman approaches the barista. Black coffee, and a letter if anything was left under my name. The barista silently hands her an envelope. Inside, a photograph. Travis. Younger. Still a soldier. And on the back, You still have a chance to live. For both of us. She smiles through tears. Meanwhile, Agent Cole sits in his office. On his desk, Travis's file. And a new photo from airport cameras in Portugal. Subject: Lauren Davis. Gate B7. Camera 03. He doesn't upload it to the system, just sets it aside, and looks out the window. Someday, he says to himself, we'll meet again, but not today.